We're here at Black Lake State Forest Campground.
We're here to test out a new tent today. It's an inflatable RBM and Cootie Outdoors Octopus Tent. It's an octagon, guys. We're gonna check it out today.
Oh, can't wait for that. Also, we got a new toilet, cassette toilet, which we know nothing about. So we're gonna use one, review it, do some stuff with that as well. Come along with us.
Let's go on an adventure.
Yep.
If there was ever a place to go, stop and push the reset button. Black Lake might just be it. We're going to check out our new RBM Octopus Inflatable Tent, hit a couple of local restaurants, ride some ATV trails, walk the campground, and so much more. This is a quick glimpse of our inflatable tent setup.
We're having a great dinner at the Dirty Duck in Black Lake, Michigan. Just had a real good meal. Black Lake Chateau, Chateau of Black Lake. The lookout, the very south part of the campground. All right, get ready to start our adventure. On the way in, getting some firewood. Just got done paying. Time to head over to Black Lake. Just the check-in center here, getting ready to pay. Figure we grab our envelope, do that before we get all set up. Just laid the tent out. The Dusty Bean Tina is getting the pump. Time to start unloading everything, getting the quads off, getting everything going.
Kind of carry it all in.
We're having a nice time. Just got all set up on this trip. Hey.
We're at Black Lake again. We love it here. Probably gonna have to walk over to the bluffs and see what they have to eat.
Got our site all set up. Gonna walk over to the bluffs. First time setting up this tent, so it was quick, but just we didn't have any methods for it or anything yet. Got our wood and our garbage and everything. There's a quick idea of what it looks like inside the tent. Pretty cool tent. Oh, I think it's time to go walk over to the bluffs. All right, we're getting ready to walk over to the bluffs from the campground.
Gotta see what they got cooking. I'm hungry.
There's the bluffs right through the trees. Hey, look at that. They have a sign. Welcome to the bluffs, coming in from the back way. I wonder if we could.
Go that way. That's new.
This is new. Used to always have to go around to the front. So welcome. So here's the bluffs. We walked over. Must just be an off season because they're closed. Used to be a campground right there.
Used to be able to get gas there.
And you can see there's Black Lake. Beautiful here. All right, back to the site.
They're closed. All the tables are gone out there.
Well, that was a bust. Walked over to the bluffs and it's closed. So
back to the campsite, find something to eat.
Back to the site. Here
Maybe it's just closed
the
for
trail.
winter.
Hopefully it's just closed for the winter because it's a lot of fun. Great place. Black River Road, Twin Lakes Road, Dirty Duck. Been wanting to come here, so drove past it a while. Not much else is open, so only thing is might be a little crowded. But let's check it out, see what we think. So here's the pizza we got at the Dirty Duck. It's actually really good. When you take a look there, welcome to the Duck. And then over to the left on the sign, Dirty Duck. What do you think, Dusty Bean?
I think it's decent. It's a lot nicer of a place than I thought it was going to be because of the name.
We're loving it.
In the Dirty Duck, grab yourself a pizza and a beer.
Absolutely, we're loving it. We're having fun meeting everybody in here. Great place, Dirty Duck. If you're in Black Lake, Onaway, Michigan, great place to stop in. That's about as much damage as we could do to that pizza.
We did our best.
Just getting back from dinner from the Dirty Duck. Still really excited. It's our first trip out in this RBM Octopus tent here. Octagon, big octagon tent. I'm just taking a look in here. You can really just see.
Hi, everyone. Just setting up a little bit, getting some mood lighting for later when we come in after the fire. What else we have the fire in here? Who knows? It's awesome in here. I love this tent. I'm so excited. I think the engineers did an amazing job. Things that you notice once you start staying in a tent. And we'll follow up on that later, but I just have to say I love this octopus tent. So much I love the octopus.
We're excited. There's trails all out of the campsite here. So it seems like a lot of the campsites are kind of interlinked. But we're just going to kind of walk. There's these trails all through the campground. Check them out.
Right there.
You can see Black Lake through the trees. It's a huge lake. Beautiful area. It's beautiful through here. This shows to be campsite 35. Used to be one next to it. Must have closed it. So we're just out for an after dinner walk.
Gotta burn off that pizza.
Our site doesn't really have the lake views, even though we're 30 seconds from this. So we're in the upper portion of the campground. You can see here, you got the stairs to the lower level. It's really neat. It's really neat. There's a beautiful, beautiful beach down there. Water is crystal clear. You do got to go down a pretty good amount of steps. We'll show you here. You got to walk over to the beach from there, but it's really nice. There you go. You can see, got this big set of stairs, goes right down the lower part of the campground. All those campsites are right on the lake. The lower is right on the lake. So the lower part of the campground, as they call it, right on the lake. It's absolutely beautiful.
This campground is my favorite campground to walk around because of this. The whole campground is just really pretty. And there's a lot of it.
You can see here, got the sun setting over there. There's Black Lake.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful night, too.
Spring in northern Michigan. Black Lake, Sheboygan County. If you look right back there, there's the stairs we just came down. Sun setting over Black Lake. What a camping trip.
Just listen to the sounds.
Time to go on back up the stairs.
It's not so bad.
This is not so bad at all. This is the stairs going back up to the upper. That was a nice after dinner walk. We just took a great after dinner walk. Sun setting right there in the background. Getting ready to just wind it down for the night, have a fire, relax.
Trying to decide if we want to have the fire out here or in the tent. It's getting cool fast.
It's our big dilemma. Fire outside or inside. We have our choice either way. Got a nice fire going. And we'll show you, we got some spotlights around the tent.
I'm obsessed with our tent. I love it.
And then here's the tent at night.
We weren't going to do a fire inside, but it's getting kind of chilly, so we're going to do a fire inside.
Getting ready to light a fire inside. Just getting up. Rained really good last night. Tent held up, stayed dry. The tent holds heat really well. Got down to only about 45 degrees and stayed almost too warm. We had to keep the vents open and everything. See, you still got some puddles and everything on our stuff from the rain. Glad we covered our firewood here. All right. Nice and warm in here. Got a fire going. Like I said, it's only 45 degrees out. It's not super cold. So we're trying to actually keep the fire down just a little because it gets so warm in here. This tent really is holding the heat. Really holding the heat.
Great. It only gets really warm because we have the fire so big, but it's going right now.
Yep. Yeah. And then got the coffee brewing. Ready to start a fun day. I'll show from here. So we got our bed. And then there's your view. You got your fire going. Coffee brewing. And then when you kind of lay back, that's how you wake up. It's actually a really, really nice view. That is a removable hammock up there. So there's a big skylight right in the center. We got lights hanging around it and everything. And we had the vents open and just really a nice view.
probably fell asleep last night to that fire. It was cool. It was really pretty.
So we got a nice fire going.
Breakfast is served.
Breakfast is served. Looks delicious. Got some Cajun sausages and scrambled eggs. And there's our setup on our bed. All right, just had breakfast. Getting ready to go for a walk. It's just after, what, 10 a.m.? So we're gonna go for a little walk through the campground, just kind of check things out a little. It's a really beautiful morning.
I already had breakfast that I cooked on the wood-burning stove. Everything's cleaned up. We had our coffee. Time for a stroll.
It's one of Tina's favorite things to do is just kind of stroll the campground a little bit.
I love walking this campground. It's got a little bit better walkability, in my opinion, than some.
Yeah, there's a lot of paths behind all the sites and down to the lake, and just a lot of places to walk around and check out here. This is what we call the middle loop. There's the vault toilets for it. See the one-way sign. And what's pretty cool, you're gonna see there's some downed trees there still. That's the trail that goes right behind all the campsites here. And there's the middle loop, which also has the stairs going down to the lower. And with the 2 vault toilets, if you just go right down the center of them, that's the path that kind of just takes you right through the whole center of the campground. Really neat. All right, let's take that. Let's go right down the center of the campground.
I want to see how clean this bathroom is. Haven't been in it. Let's roll the dice.
All right, we haven't used this one. Let's see how it looks.
Not
The
too
vault
bad.
toilet for the center. Yeah, nicely painted floors, clean.
I
For
mean,
a
it's an
vault
outhouse,
toilet,
so-
it's nice.
Yeah.
There's site 20. What do you say we go check out the well pump, Tina?
Yeah, let's see it.
Nice looking little spot.
Just a little more work than the spigot at the lower, but
Oh, it's coming
Look
out
at that.
nice and clear.
not too bad.
And then there's a sign right behind it, kind of telling you about the lower. There it is. The views right by this pump are amazing.
There's a trail here too. Looks like it goes along the fence. I bet it goes to those other stairs.
Go. This set of stairs is the ones they've decommissioned. So stairs close. When you're down in the lower, you will see it. They put a new set of stairs in. The
These say-
views are beautiful, huh?
Yeah. These say danger, keep off. Look how pretty that view is.
We're walking the trail that runs right along the fence for the drop-off. The first set of stairs right at the very beginning of the campground is closed. And then you get to the middle section, and here's the set we showed earlier, kind of goes down to the lower. Nice relaxing in the tent.
Just relaxing. Planning our day out a little, see when we're gonna ride.
Getting ready to go on a quick ATV ride. That may be a little longer.
I almost have butterflies in my stomach. I'm so excited to ride today. It's been a while.
Heck yeah. Let's get out and do some riding.
Let's go.
You can ride right from your campsite. Go check out these Black Lake trails.
And there it is, Black Mountain, all the Black Lake trails, everything heading north of the campground. That open space you see right here is right when you come outside of the campground to the left by Deriva Road. Let's hit these trails.
When you're coming out of the campground, the trail is directly across. You can see there it says ORV route. There's a trail there, and there's a trail right up there. We'll just go right into the route here. We're gonna head towards the scramble area. Beautiful day. Intersection right before Deriva Road. Here's some little open play area here. See the open play area. So as you're riding, you're going to see we're staying on the trail. So right here, we're still on our ORV trail. It goes right behind this outhouse and behind that building. There's a lot of trails here for people to hike. So the hikers have that little Sheboygan shelter there, and then you're going to see as you're out here riding, a lot of trails that say no ORVs. And that's just for the hikers. Nice and hilly through here for our 50-inch or less trails. I hope the camera's picking them up, but it really gets nice when you start getting within range of the scramble area. The trails just get really nice. A nice downward hill there. Fun to go up these. This time of year, because we're early in the season, you got to be real careful of the downed trees. You do anyway, but a little more so now. People haven't been coming through. So look, we got this stop sign. So you kind of go up there. Nice down there for our ORV path. Look at that upward hill. Let's say hi to the Dusty Bean. Let's go on and go down that hill. It looks nice. Black Lake trails all around the scramble area. They've been great. So this is kind of showing the hills. Scramble area is just right up that trail to the right. If we take this takes us north of it up to like the Chateau of Black Lake and the northern trails. And then here's what we just came out of. So you can see a nice hilly section. Look at the nice drop off. Just showing some of the trails, what it looks like when we're stopped. Just really cool area. A lot of fun. Here I just stopped, and that's just kind of what it looks like going back up. One heck of a fun hill to come up. If I look straight out, maybe that gives it some perspective versus kind of looking down. It's a big hill. Great ride. This is a route, still pretty hilly. They're a little more whooped out, bigger machines on them. It's still a lot of fun to ride. Look how high these walls are. Pretty cool. The Chateau of Black Lake. Kind of got a crowded day out here today. You can see that. Bus. Some other off-roaders. There's us. Got an outdoor section, rooms down there, wreck gas. Go in there and grab a nacho or something.
We had a great lunch. The ambiance was great. The views out the windows to the patio to the lake was fantastic. Good service. All around great experience at the Black Lake Chateau.
Just had a real good meal. Black Lake Chateau. Chateau of Black Lake. Nice hill. Here we're entering the north side of the scramble area. Give you an idea, we're at the north end of the scramble area. Kind of showing you the hills. So you basically got to run right down the middle, and to your left and the right there's just trails going up and down every which way. Got to be real careful of them being too rutted out, down trees or something, so you got to scout them out a little bit before you decide to take a run up one. So got a pretty straight shot of that one. Looks pretty steep from here. We're going to give it a run right now. You just got to get on it a little bit, lean forward. Film will probably not show how steep it really is. you, we're going down one, just how steep it is. Been up and down this one quite a few times. Not today, but in the past. But it is really steep. If I can stop, I'm gonna try. Look, there's Tina right there. I'll give you an idea. Here she comes. Very doable, but nice steep hills. So we're at the very south end of the scramble area. Down there is where the center piece runs through with having runs up to your right and left. Way into the distance, you can see Lake Huron. We're up just high enough to see over the trees, and then right through that trail straight ahead is the parking lot. Gotta love the 2 tracks around the scramble area. And there you have it, back to the upper campground. Just walked down to the beach. So that's the lower campground. Here's the beach for it. Parking lot's right behind us. It's a nice sunny day today. Very nice sunny day. Got a little cut through in the poles. So we've done the hiking trail from this point north, but we've never done it here. So you can see here, very nice views of the lake kind of through the trees. Let's go up this hill, see what we got. Viewing down, handful of first sights. The very first loop, you see it's downhill. This is back on the trail. And how cool is this? We have stairs with a lookout. We got to check this out. Another set of steps with a lookout that we didn't even know was here.
I knew I liked walking this campground.
There's the view. It's really of the beach.
Yeah, it looks like there must have been stairs here or a path at one point that they ripped out.
Here's the very end.
We walked so we could walk no more.
This is the very, very end of where you can walk along the fence. The parking lot down there for the lower and the boat launch.
The trail keeps going, but it must be private property.
Trail keeps going, but it's fenced off. This is what it looks like at the very southern tip, and you can walk this all the way to the north part of the campground. It's actually a pretty good walk.
You're walking all the way to the bluff.
So now going south to north, here's the walkway.
Gotta be safe.
Getting ready to relax around the fire. Tina wants to run all the garbage up.
I don't want to leave it around the campsite tonight with bears. We had that cardboard box all cut up. I'm gonna go take it all to the dumpster. It's kind of a big bag.
We cut up a bunch of cardboard and our garbage
Yeah,
in that bag.
Yeah, our food garbage is in there. I don't want to attract any bears, so I'm gonna get it out of here. I'm gonna go on my last hurrah.
Last hurrah. We're gonna pack these up, leaving in the morning. We got a fire going, so we got the hot coal started. And we're gonna add a little more wood to it, relax a little bit, and then get the fire going in the tent.
We're just getting a little tidied up so that tomorrow morning when we pack up, it's a little easier. Drinking a couple of Sheboygan Brewing Company beers. I've got the blueberry cream ale, and Bob's got the honey blood honey orange, something like that. Excellent beers, good time packing up. We've just been kind of chilling, doing stuff a little at a time.
Enjoying the fire, packed up a bit so you can see the sites all cleaned up. Tent's getting all cleaned up. Had a great day of ATV riding. They're packed up and ready to go.
It was a great weekend.
A little bit of relaxing time now.
After a beautiful evening around the fire and a good night's sleep, let's drop in on Dirty Jack and Dusty Bean this morning.
Just waking up, got the fire going. Got down to about 40 degrees last night. Coffee's brewing, and we're packing up. Had a nice few days here. Tent did great. It really holds heat well. Kind of a view you wake up to. It was nice. Last night you could see the stars.
It was nice looking at the stars.
You really could see, it was really clear, and you could see the stars really nice just laying from right in your bed. Got a nice fire going. That takes us about an hour to get all our stuff down. It's about 8 in the morning. Got the stove all emptied out. We're going to dump it into the fire pit. You can see there the ashes in there. We'll make sure that's all out. And we got the pieces here. Tina wanted to show you something. We're going to show you what it looks like.
How dirty that is. We did have some kind of damp firewood, so it didn't burn the cleanest, I think.
So we bought firewood on the side of the road. It was split real nice and everything, but it was really wet.
Okay, so let's have a look. Ready?
So she just wants to show. You can see all that. And you can start to see it's way cleaner. So now we just got to take the tent down. Pretty much packed up.
We had a great weekend. Just getting ready to take the tent down. No poles, just got to undo this. And it does go pop a little when you, makes a little noise. What a great weekend. Thanks for joining us. It was great being at Black Lake again. Thanks, Black Lake. Just packed everything up and we're getting ready to head out. Great campsite, awesome campground. The campsites are huge, natural barriers in between. And we had a great weekend. Another adventure in the books. What a great trip.
Thank you, Black Lake, Sheboygan, Michigan, for another great camping trip. You always got your last bit of chores.
There's always work to be done.
Till the next time.